hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Partly cloudy and cooler, 61 the high. It's about 55, sunny downtown. Looks pretty gorgeous. Brad Ausmus, very upset last night. In the Detroit papers, they're referring to it as someone from the Tigers finally showed some emotions. And they're saying it worked. Well, kind of. They were up 8-0.
Yeah.
Before things went south. They end up winning it. So I guess it worked out in the end. We have Ausmus's meltdown, right? Or at least as we described. Is this the audio from the TV station where where we have bleep swearing? Jake? Or is this the announcers from the broadcast? This Brad Ausmus clip. Which one is it?
It's the announcers.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Because I didn't see any bleeps on that sound file, and I got a little nervous for a second there. So, all right, here we go. This is from last night's game.
A little frustration starting to boil over here for the Tigers. Doug Eddings expanding the zone a little bit. And Castellanos for the second pitch in a row. Thinks he gets jobbed a little bit. Brad Ausmus is tossed from the game. He's there he goes. He gets him. Brad's going to come out and give his piece. He doesn't believe he can see the plate. And you can tell Brad very animated right there. A lot of frustration. And takes his jersey off and nicely and neatly covers the plate.
But Gibby was such an aggressive, emotional player. And as an analyst, he's like, oh, there's putting a sweater down a little.
Wow.
There.
Nicely and neatly covers the plate. So no use of having the white part.
That is, without question, as animated as we have seen Brad Ausmus, let alone the whole jersey thing there. But
yeah, that's right.
He said his piece to Doug Eddings, who had ejected him on a couple of pitches that appeared to be inside.
Yeah. I'm disappointed by the reaction of that.
I know. I'd
cheer him on.
Nuts.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now it's happening.
Yeah, you guys go crazy if there's a cat on the field.
Yeah.
Or if a child is eating ice cream. I mean, something exciting is happening.
We expect more.
Go nuts.
So we had talked for a while about Rob Bliss. Remember, he had filed suit and had been upset that that company, that nonprofit that hired him from Ada, didn't pay him all of the money they owed him. And a lot of people, not just us, everybody in West Michigan said, what about the money you owed the city?
Right.
Yeah.
That you didn't pay. Why do you like other people to pay you, but you will trade goods and services for? And so that question was brought up sort of in a roundabout way because that deal has been settled. He owed the city $11,000, but there's been a trade-off. I didn't realize this.
No one ever said anything.
So here's Wood TV8 with an update here.
At 11, known for his creative big events downtown, Rob Bliss is now suing a client he says failed to pay up by more than $20,000. Well, that story prompted us to take a look at those videos Bliss made for the city to pay off his debt of thousands of dollars.
Well, tonight there's some serious questions about whether Grand Rapids got its money's worth on these. 24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks is here now with this story.
Hi, Brian and Marley, good evening. The deal was cut with Rob Bliss last year. He'd made 9 30-second videos for the city, and they'd forgive his $11,000 debt.
Wow.
When we reported the news back then, the videos weren't all out yet. Now they are, and pros in the industry tell us the city may have been taken for a bit of a ride.
All you had to say were 30-second videos.
Right.
Well, that's the thing.
For $11,000.
Unless they're all going viral and bringing a ton of positive attention to the city.
Right. Or they're really elaborately well done and they're going to save all of our lives with public service announcements.
Well, I've never seen them. I haven't seen them until they did a news story.
Maybe they're so viral you don't even know you're looking at them.
Maybe that's what it is.
Have you drowned in the river?
Subcurrent.
No, I haven't.
Thank you, Rob Bliss.
Yeah.
Hey, Grand Rapids. Hey, Grand Rapids.
Hey, Grand Rapids.
The 9 videos published last fall have amassed just over 300 clicks on YouTube.
Holy crap!
Wow, you mean
terrible.
People are not dying to watch these videos on YouTube?
Okay.
Videos, experts say, have a notably low-budget feel.
So if you see the sign,
they feature very few shots, no notable graphics or creativity.
No, they're shot with an iPhone. At best.
For these, the city zeroed out Rob Bliss's $11,000 debt accrued from city services surrounding his downtown events.
Just doesn't seem like a good value to me.
Cynthia Kay owns Cynthia Kay and Company Media Production, an award-winning production company downtown.
What do they know? Oh, wait.
Day of the month.
We asked her for her take on the series of videos and the cash they represent.
Given what I'm looking at, I don't see that there's $11,000 worth of production in it.
Absolutely. What they're showing, you said it with an iPhone. I don't know how to edit. I could do that in an hour on my iPhone with iMovie.
You could, yeah.
Idea even before the videos came out. Was it fair to give Bliss such a deal? The end result, Kay says, raises that question again.
Well, if it's fair, then I guess I can pay parking tickets with 30-second videos. Also, I can rack up $11,000 worth of them and just give them 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
One person, one camera, the going rates in the market would be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000.
Nowhere near 11,000.
Okay, for all of them.
Boy, the city must be very disappointed that an expert in something like this was so easily found 1 inch from where the city hall was.
Dude.
I mean,
Nowhere near 11,000.
We've seen the caliber of Bliss's work before. This was notably different. Aside from the simplistic nature of these videos, Kay noted flaws.
You would laugh if a student did something like that. It's like all of a sudden the person pops out of the frame.
The city, however, disagreed. We got what we paid for. He lived up to the terms of the contract, the spokesperson told us tonight. We had
our
hoped
city
the video
spokesperson is Steve Guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I get a lot of guitars emails.
would get our story across, and he did that.
We love our city. I mean, we do. We are fiercely proud of our city, so we obviously want everything to really reflect well on it.
Now, the city would not say whether they thought the videos were indeed worth $11,000
because they're not.
Well, they are if you
however,
work for the
said
government.
Yeah.
That's the going rate. That's normal stuff.
Yeah, you think that's expensive? You should see the $20,000 pencils we used to sign the contract.
Yeah.
Would consider using Bliss again.
For what?
We tried, but could not reach
Speed
Bliss
bump.
tonight. Now, we should note that in the past, the city has simply forgiven folks for their debt. In this case, at least they got something.
Well, if there's precedent for other people, then I would be happy to.
I'd like to see some of those examples.
Yeah, I'd like to know what those are.
I'd like to know.
I would like to take advantage of some of the city money and have that forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, next time our company's
11,000.
wanting to do a big radio event, we should just do it and then make everyone come and do city services. Because right now, poor Angela has to budget for all that stuff. You don't have to pay for it, Angela.
Yeah.
Just do it and then tell the city, hey, look how nice we are.
It brings people together.
Yeah.
We'll pay you on the 5th of never.
I saw in one article where it said the city did consider all of the good his other work did for the city of Grand Rapids in offering this. Okay, well, he didn't do those things to, like I mean, I'm sure he hoped they would benefit the city, but he also did it to forward his career.
Yeah.
Right.
He did it 100% to forward his career. As soon as he had a production company, he tried to make it in Chicago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's no events now. There hasn't been anything since he left.
Except the thing he thought he was getting paid for that he only got half the money for.
Right.
Well, it's all working out.
Everyone does stuff to put on their resume.
Yeah. Well, I do want to go and watch those sweet vids, though. I could be viewer number 504.
Oh, my God. They looked awful.
Yeah. Thought they looked pretty scary.
Pearl Jam Black. 97.9 GRD Rocks.